How's it going, everybody? Ross here, and welcome back to the channel. Big news for the New York Islanders in the last day or two. I filmed this video yesterday, but I deleted it because even more information came out. So I wanted to make an update. I deleted the video I filmed yesterday, and here I am today. First off, congratulations to the New York Rangers for re-signing Chris Drury as their GM to now ensure that their organization will fail for the next couple years. That sucks for the Rangers. I feel bad. At the same time, I don't. But just have to point that out there because New York hockey at its finest. Now on to the Islanders. For the past 7 years, Lou Lamoriello has been the New York Islanders GM and president of hockey operations. He's the same dude that helped the New Jersey Devils win 3 Stanley Cups in the 90s and 2000s, by the way. He's the same person that drafted Martin Brodeur and traded for the pick that got Brodeur. He's also the same person that drafted Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews on the Toronto Maple Leafs. So when he joined the Islanders in 2018, he helped the Islanders come back to relevancy. In the 7 years he's been GM, which is the last 7 years, the Islanders have made the playoffs 5 of those years and made it to the Eastern Conference Final 2 of those years. But the last couple years, he's been, falling out of line. So, at long last, he hasn't been let go. His contract was expiring at the end of this season, and the Islanders informed him yesterday that they were not going to renew a contract for him. So, Lou Lamoriello's gone. I thank Lou for helping the Islanders get back to where they are. He's the reason we have Sorokin, Varlamov, Bo Horvat, J.G. Pageau, Simon Holmstrom, Noah Dobson, Kyle Palmieri, and all of UBS Arena. And the reason why we played that 2021 playoffs at Nassau Coliseum to finish off that historic building. In other news, also, Nassau Coliseum is not getting torn down, which is fantastic. Maybe the Islanders will play a throwback game at the Coliseum. I don't know. I just want the Nassau Coliseum to stay open for the memories. And longtime Islander Cal Clutterbuck has announced his retirement. He didn't play this year. He didn't play this year. He was a part of the Islanders broadcast team this year. So it was kind of inevitable that he was already retired. But Cal Clutterbuck, Islander from 2013 to 2024, 11 years, a part of the greatest fourth line in hockey history. Cal Clutterbuck, Matt Martin, Casey Cizikas. Matt Martin also probably played his final game as an Islander last week. And Casey Cizikas, I don't know if he's going to be an Islander by next year. We'll find out. Anyway, I like the move of letting Lou Lamoriello go. It's time for a change, and it is time to start fresh so then we can get back to relevance sooner rather than later. Patrick Waugh is still our head coach for the time being. Once the new GM comes in, he or she is gonna evaluate the entire coaching staff and see who stays and who goes. I honestly could care less if Patrick Waugh stays or goes. He's a decent coach. I think with the right group of guys, he could put some fire in them. And yeah, Semyon Varlamov and Matt Barzal are expected to be back but fully healthy by next year. Barzal hasn't played since February 1st and against Tampa, and Varlamov hasn't played since November 29th against Washington. So they've been out for a long time. Probably one of the reasons why the Islanders didn't make the playoffs this year. Anyway, I'm going to get into a full season review at another time. Maybe maybe over the weekend. Haven't decided yet. But it's coming. So again, what I don't like is the Islanders also fired Chris King and Greg Picker, their radio broadcast team. Chris King has been the radio broadcaster for the New York Islanders since 1998, the last 27 years, and for some reason the Islanders just fired him. Greg Picker's been the color commentator on the radio for the Islanders since 2013, and he's also been let go. Doesn't make any sense. Not only that, the Islanders might not even have a radio broadcast at all. They might either get new radio broadcasters or simulcast with Brendan Burke and Butch Goring's coverage on TV. So I don't like that move. I like the Lou Lamoriello move. So we'll see what happens in the near future for the New York Islanders. My Islanders review video for this season will be the final video I make on the New York Islanders until October, when I start going to games again when the new season comes up. Don't worry, NASCAR videos are still going to come out. Literally wearing a Jeff Gordon shirt, so excuse me. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about NASCAR. There's just not really much to talk about until summer rolls around. The NASCAR playoffs begin. That's going to be fun. And the same people are winning. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Christopher Bell. So hopefully there'll be more winners. Hopefully Kyle Busch wins a race, and so does Ross Chastain. But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you to Lou Lamoriello for 7 years as president and GM of the New York, and general manager of the New York Islanders. Thank you for helping the Islanders get back to relevancy. Thank you for 2 consecutive Eastern Conference final appearances in 2020 and 2021. Thank you for having Nassau Coliseum close out in the best way it could have in the scenario. Thank you for helping the Islanders open UBS Arena. And also thank you for trading Brock Nelson for Cal Ritchie. This is Ross Belkin signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.